Off. We back again for another night on all day. I know that sounds weird, right? Another night on all day. But I just got out of class. It's 10 o'clock right now. I wanted to jump on. I wanted to I wanted to stay consistent and I wanted to just get cracking on just some news of what's going on around the league right now. Well, actually, I wanted to stay up on this top NFL top 100 players list because I did it 2 days ago and I didn't do it yesterday. I forgot to do it yesterday. But NFL.com, they updated not updated the list, but they added to the list some other players. I think we got up to like maybe where we at. Let me see. Let me see where we at right now. Let's see. We got up. It went all the way to 93. And there is definitely some guys on here. I have no idea who they are. So let's see. Let's go ahead and let's read through this. Let's see what we got. All right. So let's see. All right. Down. Okay. Let's move stuff out the way real quick. All right. So let's see. Make sure I'm in frame. All right. So we are. Let's just a quick review. We talked about Kevin Jordan, Nick Quentin Nelson, the guard out of Indianapolis, and then this was very interesting to me. I'm surprised Bryce Young made the list. I'm happy Bryce Young made the list. I like Bryce Young, but I'm surprised he made the top 100 players list. So Bryce Young at 98. So it's 2025 stats: 16 games played, 63.6 percentage, 3,000, a little bit over 3,000 passing yards, 6.3 yards per attempt, 23 passing touchdowns, 11 interceptions, 216 rushing yards, 2 rushing touchdowns. Bryce Young, Bryce Young has shown signs of that he can be good. He has just like the Carolina Panthers. Like I've been saying this, I was saying this all year last year that the Panthers are just so inconsistent, and so was Bryce Young. I with this Bryce, but last year it was Bryce Young's first year last season, and I like him. I think if he can just keep getting opportunities, and if the what's up, like, comment, share, subscribe, please. Spread the news, spread this channel. The bigger this channel gets, the more I can give you all, or maybe I should say, the faster I can give you all more valuable content. Because I'm not going to say the more, because regardless, this channel I'm going to keep putting valuable content on this channel. But the faster we can do it, though. Top 100 players. Top 100 players. NFL.com. You can go on NFL.com. They do this every year. They had it. I don't know if they still have it on NFL Network, but they had it on NFL Network where they had it for a while. I talked about this a few videos ago that they will. And this is voted by the players. It's not the media. It's not coaches. It's not fans. They do this every single year before training camp or before preseason. They they put out a list of the top of voted by the players of the top 100 players in the NFL, and they used to have it on NFL Network. I don't know if it's still on NFL Network anymore, but maybe it still is. But it's on NFL.com. If you want to take a look at the top 100 players, they're dropping it every single week. I think they're dropping it. Oh, hold on. I think they're dropping it every single week, or once a week, or every day actually. No, they're dropping it every day. Yeah, they're dropping it every day. Not once a week. They're dropping it every day. Yeah. So yeah, that makes sense. Top 100 players. Yeah. So it's very interesting. I like it. I like when they do this because, again, this is the players that's choosing this. This is voted by the players, like these the inactive players, the guys who are actually playing against these other players. So this is one of the most accurate lists that you can go by. I don't think there may be some bias in this, but For the most part, when I look at these lists, I mean, outside of some of the guys, I think there's only a few players that I will say, oh, I don't agree with that. He's too high or he's too low. But for the most part, I kind of I like it. I mean, I think I agree with it. It's just very, very interesting. So we got, I mean, I can review it real quick for you. I already said Cameron Jordan was at 100, Quentin Nelson was at 99, and then Bryce Young comes in at 98. The number one overall pick of the 2023 NFL Draft, Bryce Young, quarterback of the Carolina Panthers. He had his most successful campaign last year. Carolina won the NFC South crown, which was very surprising. Keyed by a massive upset in their regular season against the Rams. The Rams went on and beat them. And I'm trying to think, did I predict the Rams to win that game? No, I don't think I predicted the Rams to win that game. But yeah, I do predictions. If you all don't know, if you're new to this channel, I do predictions every single. I do all my predictions, and I even get out the scores. Like I don't just only say, oh, the Rams is going to beat the Panthers. I give you like literally. I say like the Rams is going to beat the Panthers 27-17 or something like that. I go on and literally really try to give like a detailed analysis before the game starts. I do it every Sunday morning, and I do all the Sunday games, all the Monday games, all the Thursday games every Sunday morning. I will send out a newsletter talking about it, writing about it. So if you don't read, you can watch the video. If you don't if you don't like being on YouTube, you can subscribe to my Substack, and you can read my letters, my long form letters on Substack. I haven't I haven't written lately, but I am going to go back to writing on the platform on Substack very, very soon. I'm going to go back to doing that. I do write from other businesses, my other brands, but right now I don't do it for all day. No ended, no days off, but I will. I will. But anyway, in his second season under head coach Dave Canales, Young established career best in passing yards, touchdowns, success percentage with 44.2 and yards per game, which was 188.2. He's also earning the respect of his NFL brethren as exemplified by his top NFL 100 debut. That's what I'm saying. Like I was very surprised when I came on here. I was very surprised to see Bryce Young cracking the top 100. That shows that Bryce Young is getting better. That's all that matters. All the only thing that matters is that you're getting better in the NFL. He's still extremely young, and with his size, his height, I think it speaks volume. He's tough. He's a tough guy. I mean, he doesn't get hurt. I don't really think has really had a significant injury as of yet, to my knowledge. So for him to be that small and for him to be on the Carolina Panthers, he like Bryce Young shows that he's actually really good. I like him a lot, and so I'm rooting for him. I hope he just keeps excelling. So Young completed 25 of 53 passes for 306 yards and 5 touchdowns on extended dropbacks. Four plus second 4+ seconds after the snap, translating to a completion percentage 47.2%, nearly 20 percentage points higher than his 27.6 rate over his first two seasons combined. So there we go. Bryce Young had cracked number 98 on the top 100 players list, and then you got Ernest Jones. Ernest Jones is a very, very solid linebacker. He's for the Seattle Seahawks, and he's been in the league for a while too. I don't know how long, but he's been in the league quite a long time. Let me see how long Ernest Jones been in the league. Let me look it up real quick. Yeah, he's been in the league since. Oh, he's not even been in the league that long. 6 years. I mean 6 seasons. I thought he's been in the league a lot longer. But anyway, yeah, he's pretty solid. I can agree with that. Ernest Jones, number 97. 15 games, 126 tackles. He's a tackling machine. 4 tackles for lost. Half a sack. 7 PDs, 5 INTs. Jones provided a fiery presence for the Super Bowl champions. Now a 2-time Super Bowl winner. His first coming with the Rams. Jones, well, that's where I remember him from. He was with the Rams. So he's got a ring with the Rams. Now he has a ring with the Seahawks. That's a hell of a resume. I mean, he can negotiate some stuff because I mean, if you're a linebacker, you win it with the Rams, and then you go to Seattle and you win in Seattle. I mean, he shows that his defensive presence is prominent for a team to win a championship. Perhaps most impressively, the backer led the squad in interceptions with 6 total, including the postseason. Jones is making his NFL top 100 debut, another guy, and is the first member of the reigning Super Bowl champs on the 2026 list. And he won't be the last. Spoiler alert. So, NFL Pro Insight for Jones. During the Seahawks Super Bowl postseason run, Jones played 95.1% of Seattle's defensive snaps and led Seattle with 25 tackles. He is an efficient linebacker, and he is essential to the defense in the playoffs. And his resume speaks for himself. He's leading on a stout Seattle Seahawks defense, leading the linebackers of the Seattle Seahawks with 25 tackles, defensive sacks, and also given the fact that I don't know if he made the Pro Bowl last year, but he is pretty much showing that he's not one of the best linebackers in the league, but he's definitely an above average linebacker. I mean, why not? He's not the best, one of the best linebackers in the league. I guess he is. I guess so. But I mean, I would love him on my team. I think any team, any defense can use Ernest Jones. So that's that. And then we got 96, Travis Etienne. I'm not quite sure if I agree with this, him being on here. I don't really know. I mean, he had 11 rushing yards, 7 rushing touchdowns, 17 games played. On 260 rushing attempts, 1,107 rushing yards, 36 catches, 292 receiving yards, 6 touchdowns, receiving touchdowns. I mean, I guess so. I guess Travis Etienne, 96. 96 is not like, it's not that high. I mean, he just barely made the list. So he says, unfortunately for the Jaguars, Etienne's NFL Top 100 debut comes in recognition of his final campaign with Jacksonville. Having signed this offseason with the Saints, Etienne's final year with the Jaguars saw him aid mightily in the team's ascent into an AFC South championship as he posted a career best 13 scrimmage touchdowns. The NFL's buoying the NFL's number 6 scoring offense, tailing 116 scrimmage yards and a touchdown in his final game with the Jags, a heartbreaking playoff loss to the Bills. Etienne exits Duval on a high and enters Nola with high expectations. I mean, it's whatever, man. Etienne is okay, I guess. I guess 96 is all right. And week 15 went over the Jets. Etienne caught all of his 3 targets for touchdowns. The first player since at least 2016 to do so. So I mean, he had a pretty good year last year. He's just not really all that exciting to me. When I watch him play, I just don't get really. I just don't. He's just, I don't know. I think he's just a very, very average running back. Very average. Demario Davis. I love this one. I love Demario Davis. I think he is an exceptional linebacker, outside linebacker. He's a really, really great linebacker. So he has 95, number 95. He 17 games played, 143 tackles, 6 tackles for loss, half a sack, 3 pass PDs, 2 forced fumbles. After 5 straight years on NFL Top 100, the venerable Davis was absent in 2025. His final season with the Saints led to a return to the All-Star squad on his way back to the Jets, who signed the 14-year NFL veteran whom they drafted in the 3rd round back in 2012. The 2-time Pro Bowler set a career high in tackles during his age 36 season, helping to rally a young New Orleans squad down the stretch. He'll be looking to lend his wisdom and tackling prowess to New York this fall. That's awesome. That's an awesome pickup by New York Jets. I mean, Demario Davis is one of those elite, like he's like that low key, quiet, elite, prominent, consistent, durable linebackers, like we were just talking about with the guy on the first guy one on the list. Who was it? We're talking about Cameron Jordan, and then Demario Davis, and then we talking about Calais Campbell, Bobby Wagner. The guys, man. Levante David. Those guys are so durable, man. They're so inspiring, and you have to just You have to just give them respect, man. And they need to be in the Hall of Fame. Now, I'm not gonna say Demario Davis and Calais Campbell and Cameron Jordan should walk into the Hall of Fame as soon as they retire. I don't think they're first ballot. But I mentioned Levante David. Now, Levante David definitely is a first ballot Hall of Famer. I think he should be. I think after he retires, he deserves to be a first ballot. I really do. That's just my opinion. But I like Levante David, man. You talk about a tackling machine, man. That guy does not miss tackles. Yeah, but anyway, NFL Pro Insight for Davis. Davis recorded 20 run stuffs, good for third in the NFL. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is the durability that I'm talking about. This guy is 36 years old. He's been in the league for what 14 years, and he's still playing. He's not only just been in the league. He's playing at a high level, and that's what I'm talking about. Like some of these guys are just a nose, see ball, go get ball, just a nose for the ball. So it's elite. It's elite stat. It's elite playmaking. It's elite playmaking, man. It really is. Let's see here. All right, Creed Humphrey, center out for the Kansas City Chiefs. For you Kansas City Chiefs fans out there, one of your linemen didn't make the list in the top 100. Creed Humphrey made 94. That's what he's at. 94 in 2025 stats. 17 games, without over a little bit over 1,000 snaps. 8 QBP allowed. QB pressures, 1 sack allowed. So pretty solid center. Pretty solid center. Despite a down season for the Chiefs, Humphrey continued to make a strong case for being the top center in the league. That's another thing. Mahomes has one of the top centers in the league. And I'm telling you right now, a center is one of the most important, underrated, overlooked positions in all of football. A center is a quarterback's best friend. You have a great center, you have a good center, man. Let alone great, it really helps the quarterback a lot. It really does. And it just goes back to prove my point that Justin Herbert never really had that. He did have. Hold on. I can't say he's never had that, but not consistently. Corey Linsley was a really great center. He couldn't stay healthy. He retired early. So that's my thing, man. So Justin Herbert, he gets a lot of criticism, man, and he gets a lot of hell that he doesn't really deserve. But this year, man, I'm telling y'all, watch out, man. You all are going to go back on these videos and you're going to see that I was right on everything I said about Justin Herbert, man. We got him some good help. We got him a solid center. He's not the center, isn't Corey Linsley, but he's a pretty solid center, and he's better, much better than the centers that Justin Herbert previously had. And please, when I have the time, I am going to go back and edit all these videos. I want to put up some better thumbnails on them joints, and going to clip them out, market them, post them on there. Every single Justin Herbert take I got, man. I'm gonna get on y'all's nerves. I'm gonna be pushing them, so y'all can see how right and accurate I was. That I just know that I just knew that I know what I'm talking about. And because I'm not gonna let this thing rest. I'm not gonna let this Justin Herbert thing rest. And I don't really until he probably retires. To be honest with you, because I just hate the disrespect that he gets, and I hate all of the freaking credit in bypass you guys do with the other quarterbacks, especially with somebody like Josh Allen, who hasn't won anything either, but he gets so much credit and he gets so much excuses that it's just annoying. But it's all right. I digress. Despite a down season, like I said, despite a down season for the Chiefs, Humphrey, he continues to make a strong case for being the top center in the league, and he's having started 85 straight games to begin his career. Wow, another very durable player. Humphrey, very durable player. He started 85 straight games. He has not missed. That's insane. Humphrey was an All-Pro for the second straight season and a Pro Bowler for the fourth year in a row. So now he is a top center in the league. He's probably the best center in the league. Humphrey earned an 88.8 overall PFF grade, tops at the position among 40 qualified centers. His 84.1 pass blocking grade was first at the pivot too, while his 88.5, 88.5 run blocking grade was second. After falling short for the playoffs last season, Kansas City had plenty of roster remaking to do this year, but the Chiefs are are all set at center. Yes, they are. And that's the best. It's hard to find centers, man. You can get your center, man. You can build around that. But I mean, if you can find yourself a center, man, that you pretty much killed half the battle for your quarterback to be protected. The center is like the brain of the offense. It really is. Not like it is the brain of the offense. The center, in my opinion, is the most important position in the offensive line. In all of the offensive line, it really is. Like the center just controls like everything. I mean, he is so much in contact with the quarterback. It is just remarkable. The center is so overlooked, man. So overlooked. I will argue that I would definitely argue that, yeah, I would argue that the center is the most important position on the offensive line. It really is. So they have that down. I know the Chiefs' offensive line is terrible outside of Creed Humphrey, but that plays a big part. Them having an All-Pro top center in the NFL, that is that is half the battle. So yeah, if I was a GM, I would do so much work on trying to find a really really great center while I'm trying to protect my quarterback. Like I said, the center is the brain of the offense. So we got number 93, Carson Schweissinger, linebacker, Cleveland Browns. Cleveland Browns always, for recent memory, had a very, very good defense. Carson started 16 games, 156 tackles. That's a lot of tackles. I mean, that's more tackles than Demario Davis. Yeah, and he played 16 games. So he is a tackling machine. 11 tackles for loss, 2.5 sacks. So he can get to the quarterback as well. 9 QB hits. Yeah, he definitely get to the QB well, to the quarterback well. 2 interceptions. He's a solid linebacker. He's a solid linebacker. And he's young. He's very young. Wow. Wow. He's was a rookie. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't heard of this guy. Carson Schweissinger. He's elite. Well, he's about to be elite. 156 tackles his rookie year. And he made the list. Yes, he definitely does belong on this list. 93. And he's an all-around linebacker. 11 tackles for a loss. He can get in the backfield. 156 tackles, 2.5 sacks, 9 QB hits, and he gets his hands on the ball. 2 INTs. A 2025, he was a second-round pick. Who turned in a sensational first season. Schweissinger, I hope I'm pronouncing his name right, became the first AP NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year for the Browns since Chip Banks in 1982. I'm going to be very interested to see how this guy plays this year. Because usually when linebackers this young hit, they hit and they don't stop. They don't look back. They keep going. Like guys like this, if he's this efficient of attack or like a tackling machine, like you think about people like Luke Kuechly. I'm not comparing them to these guys, but I'm just saying, like sometimes when these linebackers get in the league, man, usually if they don't hit right off the bat, they kind of suck. After they just suck. They don't really grow. But usually when they hit like this, their rookie year is just something like this clicks, and they're just like just tackling monsters, just not letting a running back get by him, receiver, whatever, and they're just always disrupting in the backfield. It's just sometimes it really just clicks for these linebackers, and they're just really smart. They just know, they just have like an instinct for the ball. So keep your eye out for this guy, Carson Schweissinger. And so Schweissinger was a leading tackler for an excellent, and the fact that he was a leading tackler for an excellent Cleveland Browns defense, that said a lot too. As a rookie, that ranked fourth in yards allowed, he played a lot to do with that as a freaking rookie. That's crazy. He's going to be great, man. With Myles Garrett traded to the Rams, Schweissinger and pass rusher Jared Verse will now be looked on to lead the Browns for years to come. Definitely. Wow. And then don't forget that the Browns got some picks, got some really good draft picks. This might be really good for the Browns. I think the Browns, at first I was saying, the Browns lost this trade, yada yada yada. I think two things can be true. The Rams won the trade, the Browns won the trade. It was good for both of them. Because I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know who this guy is, but he looks like a very prominent linebacker. I mean, he cracked 93. So Yeah, him and Jared Verse will be awesome. It's going to be awesome, man. They're two young defensive players, and Jared Verse is an animal. And he played at USC. I mean, wow, Carson Schweissinger. He played at USC. Not USC, UCLA. The UCLA product is off to a phenomenal start so far. He certainly is. NFL Pro Insight for Schweissinger. Schweisinger's 57 run stops were eighth in the NFL and first among rookies. 57 run stops as a rookie. Yeah, he's elite, man. I'm just gonna go ahead and say he's elite, and we're gonna end it there. That's it for right now. We'll just stop it right there. Yeah, we'll stop it right there because that's it. So I'll be back tomorrow for more of that. But hey, this is another thing why I like this list too because it gives me the radar for players that I've been overlooking and that I haven't really been paying attention to. So Carson Schweissinger, he was the defensive rookie of the year, and I'm going to have to keep my eye open on for that guy. Definitely am. Definitely going to have to. Yeah, he's on my radar. So too bad the Chargers didn't get him because the Chargers needs a linebacker like that. They really do. But anyway, man, that's all I got right now. And I just wanted to jump on. I wanted to give you all some content, some things to talk about, some things to put on your mind and your radar while as this season is quickly approaching us. Like, comment, share, subscribe. This channel is growing every single day. Every time I get on here, I average at least one subscriber. At least one subscriber every time I get on here. So that's solid. That's very solid. So I really appreciate you all for chiming in, man, for helping the channel grow. Whatever you like, whatever you want to talk about, man. I mean, just go in the comments, ask me a question. I can give you my best judgment, my intelligence, especially when it deals with football, and you know, and college football, NFL college football. We're gonna talk more about college football on here as well. College because college season does pop off before NFL season, so we will we will be chiming in here every single day. No days off, man. No days off on this channel. That's the brand. This is the this is the platform. Football is I freaking love football. It's my first love. And we're just gonna keep going. Alright? So I'm rambling right now. So I'm gonna jump off. I'll see you all tomorrow. No days off. All day. Deuces.